Hello YouTube, and welcome to the DBTGAMER show, Zombie Let's Play Part 9. In the last episode, we almost got killed by some armoured zombies, and we searched the bricklaying flats for the book to cure the zombie virus. We also talked about how Adam would recreate Final Fantasy 7 and my blundering bringing Tifa back and bringing Aerith back to life so that people could play as her.
Which wouldn't work.
Which wouldn't work even if you made her a robot, which Adam didn't like either.
No, because they do have believable animatronic robots, but they're also usually controlled by someone. So unless you've got someone else controlling the Aerith robot, that isn't going to work.
Okay.
See, like Kate Sith. That's a realistic.
This door is locked. But look,
you have a cricket bat.
Look what's in front of us.
Women.
Nope. A
shotgun. Sorry.
A shining barrel of awesomeness in the distance.
Look what's in front of us. A dead woman. What do you want me to do? I've got no use for a dead woman.
This is the worst shotgun in the game.
So are you picking it up?
Because it's the only one we're going to have for a little while. It'll be our designated shotgun until we find a better shotgun, which will be a while. So yeah. Anyway, can you continue on what you would do to Final Fantasy 7 if you were in charge of remaking it, Mr. Seraph?
The next thing I would do to remake Final Fantasy 7, I would do something they would have done in the original had they the time. Keep Yuffie and Vincent as optional characters, but still add them into the cutscenes if they were in your party.
Oh, so give them more story.
Well, not give them more story. Just give them a bit more place in the story. Because you go through the entire game. You go through the effort of finding Yuffie in the forest. You go through the effort of beating that two-faced bastard of a boss in the Shimmer Mansion, collecting the combination to the safe, going down, talking to Vincent and recruiting him and
I always recruited him. I thought it was essential to the story, but apparently he's optional.
No, he's completely optional. And then you get to the end of the game where all these fantastic CG cutscenes are in, and neither of those characters are in them. So
I never noticed that, but thank you for pointing it out.
Yeah, seriously, go back and watch the ending to Final Fantasy 7.
Adam, it's a 60-hour game. Next time I will look at this, but not right now.
Just the ending cutscene. Vincent and Yuffie are nowhere to be seen. They are not there because they're optional. Okay,
I'll take your word for that then.
Because if they were there, that would mean they'd have to make like 4 different versions of the ending sequence.
Oh, I've just realised something. There was a upgrade for one of the weapons that I could have collected from the supermarket. I'll have to go back and get it later.
Well, tough.
It's no big deal. We are fine. We are Colonel Badass.
Although, if I'm being completely honest, if you want Yuffie and Vincent to have more of an impact on a story, play Dirge of Cerberus. It's actually quite a good game, bizarrely enough. It's more of a third-person shooter than an actual like RPG.
Right, I'm going to very, very carefully jump down to that platform. Hoik! Ow, my leg. A little bit.
I've got to confess, I do like Vincent Valentine as a character, even though he completely screws over any kind of strategy in the game. But
how does he do that? If you wouldn't mind explaining, because I didn't use Vincent. I knew he could turn into different animals as his limit break, but that's all I knew about him.
You can't control his limit break, so you can't plan ahead.
Oh, right. That's how he works. That's why I never used him, because it's unpredictable.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Vincent Valentine's limit break, he transforms into various characters. Like the Gillian Beast is like this werewolf thing. There's some kind of Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing, sort of Frankenstein's monster, and Chaos, which is a story.
Which is the Aqua thing from Flag Adventure, right? It's a giant sea serpent which shoots Kamehameha at buildings.
I'm going to slap you in a second. No, Chaos is that's going into Dirge of Cerberus canon, and apparently it's not canon for some god awful reason. But Chaos is actually a pretty big part of that story, and Vincent has the ability to summon the power of Chaos and transform into like Chaos's avatar. That's his final limit break. As soon as he enters these limit breaks, he is completely out of your control. These characters he just enters a kind of uncurable berserk state and just does what the hell he likes with the.
Will he attack your party?
Yeah, because he's berserk. That's what berserk does.
No wonder I never use this pillock.
Yeah, the thing is with berserk, what it does, it increases. In the original games, it was actually pretty good. For example, if you play Final Fantasy VI, if one of the main strategies was to just cast berserk on your main character Cecil and just leave him, because that's literally all he was good for. He could just attack and attack and attack. Because
which one's Cecil?
The main character.
No, that's Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy VI, the main character was like I can't remember, but Cecil was Final Fantasy IV, mate.
Was it?
Yeah, I even played Final Fantasy IV the after years.
Alright, fair enough. I'll take it as I don't know. There's a bit of confusion with the numbering system for the older ones, but
yes, there was. Thank you, Squaresoft, for that.
Cecil Harvey starts off as a Dark Knight, turns into a paladin.
Yeah, that's Final Fantasy IV.
When he becomes a paladin, he does have some cure spells, but his main role is to attack things with a sword. And if you cast berserk on him, that increases his attack power exponentially, but that's all he can do. One of the strategies is just cast berserk on the bastard and just let him wail on enemies. In that game, it didn't really matter because he would just constantly attack anything that was in front of him, which basically was what you wanted him to do to begin with, and he had the added benefit of attacking instantly as soon as his turn was up and his attack was increased.
Right, I'm going to quickly go back to the safe house and offload all my shit. I'm going to grab that upgrade and then I'm going to head back to where we are. So, padding.
Yeah.
Go.
In Final Fantasy VII, however, yes, you still got the attack increase. Yes, you still entered the state where your character would do nothing but attack, and he or she would actually do some pretty serious damage. In fact, for a short battle, casting berserk on like Tifa or Cloud would actually be a fantastic strategy. Unfortunately, it also adds a kind of slow-acting confusion.
Oh dear.
So after a while, your character would start attacking your own party.
Oh dear.
With its increased strength, and if it just wipes out your own party, and then he's got nothing but himself and the enemy, there's a good chance he might hit himself. And
oh dear.
And that won't cure. Normally, when you hit a character that's confused, that would break him out of the confusion. It doesn't work if you're berserk, so he would just continue to hit himself. So
until he dies.
Yeah, and that's what makes Vincent Valentine's limit break so utterly useless, because he has this uncurable berserk state, and yes, he will start throwing powerful magics and attack abilities onto the enemy, but he'll also start. After a while, he'll start casting it on himself. He'll start casting it on your party members, and he will wipe you out if you're not careful. That's why you can't go into any kind of big, long battle with Vincent Valentine in his limit break state. In fact, it's a very good idea just to completely ignore Vincent if you're going to play the game. But even then, it's not really what you want to do. So you're torn. Do you want to play this awesome character? Because Vincent Valentine is a fantastic character. He's got a fantastic backstory that's crucial to the story of the game.
I've just realised I've actually filled up the chest. That's impossible. That shouldn't happen at the point of the game. Oh dear.
Because you've been doing all this scavenging, has found all this random shite.
Yeah, I suppose. I'll just drop those 2 cocktails here.
Yeah. Will they despawn after a while?
Yes, they will, but we'll find more.
Oh. So yeah, Vincent Valentine is one of the best characters in that game. Actually, one of my favourite characters in the game.
I liked him as well.
But like I said, if you go into a battle that requires some strategy, say for example Emerald Weapon,
oh balls,
who is one of the Final Fantasy's like secret super bosses.
I never beat him. I tried. He laughed at me when I failed.
Yeah, because
I said you died, mate.
Yeah, because I know how to beat him. You go in with no materia. Simple. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. You know how I keep saying that enemy skill materia is the best thing in the game?
Yeah.
That's why. You can go into that battle with all 3 of your characters with enemy skill materia and one of your characters with underwater materia, so that cancels out the time limit, and his main attack, which usually wipes people out, the Air-Tam Storm, will only do like 11,000 damage.
11,000, that's a lot.
Not at that point in the game, because you should have like 7,000 health.
Oh, okay.
And if you've got enemy skill materia, you not only have access to very powerful non-elemental magic spells which attack everything in the party, not only do you have the ability to drain MP from your enemies, you also have the ability to cure status effects with White Wind.
I didn't often use the enemy skill material. I only got White Wind and the other one that you recommended. Oh yeah, I also got the laser thing from the giant sea serpent. I mean, from the giant serpent who Sephiroth kills.
Beta. Yeah, the Midgar Zolom with just this nuclear explosion.
Yeah, the thing that Cloud tried to kill, and apparently it's called Ashton.
Ashton.
Ashton thinks you're very strong, Cloud. Oh, thank you, Ashton. What the hell is going on, Aerith? What's your name? Not now!
Yeah, enough quoting. Yeah.
Sorry, Power 7 abridged.
That one piece of materia, if you take the time, can actually be the only piece of materia you ever need, because it does everything from attack to cure to healing, defense, and you've got a codex.
Nothing important.
So yeah, that's the strategy to beat Emerald Weapon. You get yourself with the strongest weapons you can, and only 4 pieces of materia. Okay, one of your characters is going to get hit for 2200 damage, but let's face it, if you're using decent strategies and not bringing Vincent in there, you're all right, because that's the point. If you bring Vincent in, that fight's going to last a while regardless. So
this guy's got a score of 0. Wonder what he has.
Probably nothing. So if you bring Vincent into that fight, I like how she turned around and said, "Dude, I'm sitting here." The fuck was that for?
This is just me practicing my aiming and see if she actually has anything. Empty.
The score of 0.
I just wasted 3 fucking bullets. and a cocktail on you daft broad. And you had nothing to steal from.
Yeah, and if you go into that battle with Vincent, you're going to get screwed. You're going to screw yourself over, because as soon as he gets limit break, you think, "Oh, good, I've got limit break, let's use it." And then 5 minutes later...
Soldier a beam, oh dear.
5 minutes later, he's slaughtering your team.
Oh yeah, one thing I would change about the about Power 7, I'd make the golden saucer less annoying.
Just tone down the music would be nice.
Yeah, first tone down the music goes da 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 da.
It's freaking... It's the Casino Night Zone all over again.
Yeah, I'd turn down the music just for this guy's sake, and also, if you exit certain areas of the Golden Saucer, you lose all your battle points or your money related to that minigame, and this is what getting the final limit break for Cloud is so difficult.
Yeah, I think...
I'd make you keep all your points.
Yeah, you need to...
Alright, back to the safe house. And then upgrades, then we'll get back to the main quest at hand, I promise.
Yeah, you need to transfer your real money for fake money, and then with that fake money, go to the battle area. Excuse me. Go to the battle area, then keep fighting battles to accumulate battle points. Now, this costs like GP, like the gold sources nonsense money, and if you run out of GP and you haven't got enough battle points to buy the thing you want, you have to leave the battle area to get more GP. But leaving the battle area just reduces your battle points to 0, so you've got to start all over again. Yeah,
it's just that it's the sort of bullshit you don't want to deal with.
No, it isn't. A good way to deal with this is get some armor that gives you increased like money drops, and then go to a high level area like the sunken the sunken like airplane, and fight the enemies in there, because they already drop a lot of money. Get more money because you're wearing things that increase money drops, and then just spend a fortune transferring your in-game money to other in-game money, and oh my god, it just takes ages.
It sounds like it. You sound frustrated just talking about it.
I'm frustrated because of a little game mechanic I wasn't aware of while playing it the first time. When you start...
Tell me your tale of woe, dear friend.
You'll get this. When I first played it, I went through the game, got to the gold saucer, went through all that business with the prison. Then I went back to the gold saucer just to see if anything had changed. I got there and went to the battle arena, which it's not covered in corpses anymore. Let's give it a go.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
This might be relevant, but apparently, if you do the cloud thing on the first visit to gold saucer, it's actually cheaper to get the final limit break than it is on the 4th disc.
No, it isn't. That's the bit that pissed me off.
Oh, right.
If you go there on any of the other discs, in the first or second disc, it's like 52,000.
Right.
If you go there on the 3rd disc, it's 36,000.
Oh, right. So I had it the wrong way round.
Yeah. So I spent freaking ages going in and out of the battle arena, getting better each time, thinking, okay, this time I'm going to do it. Oh, I haven't quite done it, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to grind some more money, transfer it into GP, and I'm going to go in. Eventually, really pissed me off because I don't get an experience for doing it. You only get like battle points, and then you get
South Park montage. Live to win.
No, I didn't do montages back then. It was on the PlayStation era. But finally got it. Yeah, fantastic. I must have spent like almost 2 or 3 days going in and out of the sodding battle arena, trying it over and over and over again, just to the hope of getting 50-odd thousand battle points just to get this limit break, which gonna say I didn't use for the rest of the game because
I've only ever used it once. That's in the fight with Sephiroth at the end.
Yeah,
the game lets you do it anyway for some reason.
Yeah, why not? It's spectacular, apparently.
It's rip on toast. You can actually do it in Smash Bros. It's a really good Final Smash.
Unfortunately, the game does have a few limit breaks that well, I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, I did all this. Finally got the 52,000. I've done it. I did it. I'll bet.
Motherload.
Oh, for God's sake, he's found more landmines. Finally got Cloud's final limit break. I can't use it for a while, but I've got it. Fantastic. And then I read a strategy guide and realise, if I'd just waited a couple of discs, I could have got it for like 30-odd thousand. A target point. A number of battle points I'd been getting rather consistently for the past 2 frigging days. Think, why can't it be cheaper now and not later in the game when I already have more money anyway?
It's okay. It's okay.
No.
Just say no, it isn't, and then just.
No, it isn't.
Right.
I wasted a lot of time on that game. I don't regret any of it, but it's still frustrating. Anyway, there are final limit breaks in that game which are actually useless. Yuffie's final limit break is utter shite.
Well, I never used it because she stole my material, and that made me hate her.
Yuffie is actually one of the best characters in the game, but
yeah, I don't like her. I'll have Tifa in my party any day over Yuffie because she can fist things like no tomorrow.
Yeah, she's very good at fisting, apparently.
And it's like, I meant that on purpose. Hashtag I'm not sorry.
For those of you who don't know, Yuffie's final limit break is called All Creation. It is basically a gigantic. Well, how can I explain it? It's a Kamehameha wave. That's it.
It's just when did Yuffie become Goku?
I don't know. It's like
right. Let's read the shotgun.
Ninjutsu bollocks. Kamehameha. This big pink beam just hits everything for maximum damage. The trouble is, maximum damage is 9,999 points.
Oh dear.
But her previous limit break, something like Doom of the Living, is All Creation. Her final limit break only hits everything once.
Right.
Doom of the Living hits random targets 15 times. If you've only got one target, Doom of the Living will do considerably more damage than All Creation.
Rape on toast.
So I never even considered using it more than once. I watched it and thought, instantly twigged, that is useless. So, All Creation, Yuffie's final limit break is utter shite when compared to the one she got previous.
Right, I'm about to be very quiet with this landmine.
I can you be quiet with a landmine?
Watch.
I'm being sneaky. Cannot see me. I am invisible. Did it actually go off?
Yeah, it did.
That was the quietest landmine ever. Yep, they're coming. Oh, you did not. Don't jump fucking high.
Okay, that didn't go as planned.
Oh, God, they tried it again.
Hey, it didn't kill us, but this is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. This is bad.
He's doing it again.
Right, med pack, large one, go. What you supposed to say for the final point of the game? Whoopsie. Oh, shotgun. Kapow. Hello, best friend.
Oh, you don't have a head anymore.
Your head is now dust. Anyway, I'm gonna get down to the lift and loot this guy's corpse, and then we will end the episode.
So we're not going to see a rave this time, are we?
We're gonna get to the rave. We are gonna get to the rave. I will get you that rave, my friend.
We're not going to see a rave. I wanted a rave.
We'll get you to the rave. The rave will be next episode. I hope.
I'm holding you to that.
This part of the game is longer than I remember, so that's why getting to the rave has been somewhat difficult. Anyway, let's reload Mr. Bang Bang.
I'm going to confess, I haven't paid any slightest bit of attention to the game at all. I've been too busy waffling on about Final Fantasy VII.
Right. Yeah, infantry-wise, we are fine. Anyway,
now we've got rid of all the landmines.
Anyway, on the next episode of YouTube, we shall hopefully take the elevator of death and go to the rave. See you guys then. Bye.
Take care.